Hey guys, welcome to Stacking the Shelf Showcase Monday, Showcase Sunday, Mailbox Monday for the weekend of July 25th. I got a lot of books last week because it was my birthday, so I'm just going to start going through them. I did get two for review. The first one I got for review is Crucible Zero by Devin Monk. This is the third book in the House Immortal series, which has been kind of a steampunk, like post-apocalyptic future retelling based off of Frankenstein. So it actually has been really good. I've liked it a lot. This is the third and final book in that trilogy, so I am very excited to read it. It comes out September 1st, and I got it for NetGalley to review. The next one I got to review is Kelly Armstrong's Deceptions. This is the third book in the Canesville series. I've really liked this actually a lot better than any other of Kelly Armstrong's series. It's got a little bit, like it is kind of paranormal, but it's not a really heavy paranormal element. It's almost like more of a light supernatural element. But there's a lot of mysteries and a lot of crime solving, and the town of Canesville is kind of this weird little town that has a lot of strange things happening in it. And I've really liked the first two books in the series, so I was excited to get this. I did get this directly from the publisher, so I'll be reading and reviewing that soon. That comes out the first week of August, I believe. Okay, now for books I got for my birthday, I got a lot of graphic novels and some full-length books as well. The first one I got for my birthday is All You Need Is Kill by Takeshi Obata and Hiroshi Sakurazaka. Anyways, yeah, I just murdered those names again. I actually saw this on Nicola Mansfield's blog, and she does a lot of graphic novels. Is really like this. It's about some sort of alien invasion, and it is a pretty full length. It's like the whole manga series all in this one book, so I was excited to get that. Now I know I did get this book from the library last week, but then I got it for my birthday. So A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. You know, she's become one of my favorite fantasy authors here, and I was very excited to get this. So as I said, I will be reading that shortly. Another one I was super excited to get is Fables Volume 21. I'm showing you that upside down. Happily Ever After. There's going to be one more novel in the Fables graphic novel series, Volume 22, that comes out, I believe, in, I want to say September, but it might be a little bit later, it might be October. Anyways, so yeah, I'm excited to get this. This is supposed to kind of wrap up all the main storylines, and that graphic novel series has been going on forever. Obviously, that's the 21st trade paperback volume, so I'm excited to read that. I did get one kind of fun book, and this is Hello Kitty Loves Mad Libs. My son picked this out for my birthday because I love Hello Kitty, and it's an incredibly pink paper and all sort of Hello Kitty Mad Libs, so I'm sure we will do those on a road trip at some point in time. Next I got for my birthday was the first novel in the Kabuki graphic novel series called Circle of Blood. This is by David Mack. It is, you know, black and white graphic novel, which I like mine in color more, but I've heard some good things about it, so I am excited to read that. The next graphic novel I have actually already read and reviewed on my blog, but it was like a e-galley of it through NetGalley, so I really wanted a paperback version because I enjoyed it a lot, and that is Wayward, which is the first volume in the Wayward graphic novel series, which is String Theory. I really enjoyed the artwork in this one, and I really liked the story and the characters. And it's kind of like a middle grade young adult, urban fantasy-esque type of graphic novel. So my son wants to read it, and I need to go through it one more time and make sure that it's good for an 8-year-old. I can't quite remember everything that was in there. Alright, so then I got 3 more graphic novels for my birthday. A Flight of Angels, conceived and illustrated by Rebecca Gray, but it's got a whole bunch of stories by like Holly Black, Bill Wellingham, and then they're illustrated by various people. So I've had this on my wish list for a while, so I was happy to get that. And then again, I've already read and reviewed this one on my blog, but it was an electronic copy, and I'm like in love with the series. So Rat Queens Volume 2, The Far-Reaching Tentacles of Nergath. I don't know if I said that right. Anyways, by Curtis J. Weeb, Rock Upchurch, and Stejpin Sejic. So Rat Queens is just very fun, very adult fantasy adventure, very violent, but also just a lot of fun. And then the last graphic novel I got for my birthday, and I asked for a lot of graphic novels for my birthday because I can't get them at the library and stuff, so anyways, is Skull Kickers Treasure Trove Volume 2. So I got Skull Kickers Volume 1, which I hopefully will be reading in the next few months, and I wanted to get the second one as well. I believe there's 3 treasure troves, and this is supposed to be kind of in the same vein as Rat Queen's kind of like violent fantasy action comedy type of thing. So I think that will be a really fun read once I get to that series. Then I did get 3 graphic novels from the library as well. I feel like all I'm doing is graphic novels today. The first one I got is Neil Gaiman's The Graveyard Book Volume 2. I did review Volume 1 on my blog last week. I think it was last week. And so this is the second one that goes through the rest of the original like Graveyard Book full-length novel. So that should be fun. And then I have been working my way through the Dark Tower Gunslinger graphic novel series. So I did get Last Shots, which is the final volume 11. Although I just saw that there's like a volume 12 that's supposed to come out later this year, so I don't know if they're starting it up again or what. But I did get Last Shots, which is the final volume in that series, and I got The Man in Black, which is the second, I think it's volume 10 in the series. I'm waiting for volume 9, so I don't know, this happens a lot. Like I reserve the next 3 at the library, and I get the last 2 and not the 9th one that I actually want to read right now. But anyways, hopefully I'll get that in a week or so, and I can read that. So all in all, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 14 books last week. Most of them are graphic novels. Those are pretty quick reads for me, so that is good. I'll update really quick on my house saga. Things kind of took a turn for the worse this week. We had a lot of drama where we gave our buyer kind of an ultimatum. We said, okay, this closing has been delayed a number of times, and I was like, all right, you got to put your money where your mouth is. You're going to be closing by this Tuesday, or you're going to owe us $5,000 in non-refundable earnest money. He refused to sign that, and we basically said, okay, if you don't sign something by Tuesday, you know, this is going to get ugly. Our realtor's like, oh, you might have to take him to court and force the cancellation of the purchase agreement, all this, because it was 3 weeks delayed from the original closing date at this point. So we've been messing with this guy for 7 weeks. And he came back and just canceled the whole purchase agreement. So basically, after 7 weeks, we walked away with nothing, and our house is back up for sale. So we're not very happy about it because, you know, we paid a whole bunch of money to have the house staged. Of course, all that has been taken out. So pretty much that's all money down the drain. We spent thousands of dollars to have it staged, and it doesn't matter because now it's not staged, and there's like, he wanted some of our furniture with it, so it's like half furnished, and it's really awkward. You know, so we lost all that money. We lost 7 weeks worth of time, and this guy just walked away from it. So yeah, it really sucked. And we will not be doing an FHA loan in the future. That's what we learned from that experience. Although we have had, so the house has been back on the market for maybe a week, and we have had a ton of showings and a few people that are really interested in it. So our fondest wish right now is that some of those people make some sort of offer on it in the next week or so. And then we could probably close by the end of August before we move into our new house beginning of September. As you can imagine, there's also a lot of panic ensuing about like, well, panic on my part. My husband's all like, oh, don't worry about it. About how to make the down payment on the new house without selling our old house, and how to afford both houses if we do have to pay for both houses for a few months and all that. So our realtor keeps assuring us that it will be sold soon because there has been a lot of interest in it. But, you know, he's a realtor and he's paid to be positive and get the house sold. So anyways, that's what's going on with that. I hope you guys got a lot of great books this week to read, and that you have a great week of reading, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.